Plaintiff Robert Ashby is a female impersonator who goes by the name Peaches. Peaches and the defendant became friends because he too is a female impersonator. But Peaches is suing because he says the defendant stole one of his dresses and wore it in a pageant, and he has the video to prove it. Defendant Matthew Brickner says he's been a female impersonator for years, who goes by the name Ace DeVille and has won 3 pageants. Ace insists Peaches gave him the dress because it didn't fit him anymore, so he refuses to pay for it.
State your name.
Robert Ashby, but I like to be called Peaches today.
All right, Peaches. Ma'am?
Matthew Brickner, but you can call me Ace DeVille.
All right. You're obviously either transgender or what is known as female or male performers or something. Give me some education
A little bit
here.
both, Your Honor.
Well, I would like to know that I'm not a transgender. I'm a drag queen and a performance artist. A transgender is a person, a male, born male, that feels that they're in the wrong body and that they're actually female. And that's not who I am. A drag queen is a male who dresses in a women's ensemble and pulls off the illusion of a woman, but knows that they're not actually a woman.
Okay, and don't feel like they want to be in the body of a woman either.
Right.
Okay, all right. The reason I like for folks to get an education, because education stops discrimination.
Right.
And I like, you know, so. Good enough. Tell me how you all know each other.
I'm 26 years old. I've been performing in the art of female impersonation for about 3 years now. I consider it like a sport, not so much more as a hobby, but it's now become like a career. I live it, I breathe it, it is what it is. I enjoy competing in pageants designed for our type of artists. And in the pageants, we win crowns, we win sashes, we win money, and it's just like, kind of like a fame in its own being.
Mm-hmm. Now, saying drag queen, is that a slur or not?
I think it's kind of slang, you know, for female
Okay, it's a slang, so it's not offensive to anyone.
By no means, no.
It's
Now,
not
calling
offensive.
somebody a transvestite would be offensive.
Okay, but drag queen is not offensive.
No, not
Am
at all.
I correct or not? I don't want to get in trouble
you're
calling
okay.
nobody no drag queen.
Okay.
All right. Don't y'all get me in trouble now.
You're all good.
All right. So you are a performer, you love it. How many pageants have you won?
I think I'm at 6 now.
Oh, okay.
Trying to keep it going and counting like a sequence.
All right. And where'd you all meet?
Well, we have been friends for about, 4 years now. He actually put me in my first show and made my first dress for me. He's actually a really good seamstress. But know that when doing drag, it's very costly. I mean, know that hair, makeup, bobby pins, rhinestones, jewelry, it adds up. It's definitely an investment here. Ace and I were from Lansing, Michigan.
Okay.
Home at MSU.
That's right. My daughter attended tomorrow.
I have my witness here, Cheetah. She reigns as the current reigning Miss Michigan Gay Pride.
Okay.
She's my witness today, but
You won anything?
I've won several things. I'm
many?
very accomplished and successful.
How many?
Completely. How many have I won?
Yeah, she won
I've
6.
Oh, she's won 6. I've won 3, but I get first alternate a lot. And you know, I don't count my success by the crowns I've won. I count it by how many people I can touch and lives I can change.
Change in what way?
Change in the way, thank you guys.
From a destructive lifestyle to a positive?
I use my creativity as an outlet for my anger and everything else. And I like to tell people, you know, even though you've been bullied and you've been beat down and discriminated against, you're still a great person and it gets better.
That's right.
And I like to let people know that gender is not a rule, it's a tool. Use it. You don't have to be, it's not a law, it's not a cage. So be able to break free and be yourself. And that's how I like to change people's lives.
Excellent, by showing them they should be themselves without any inhibition. Tell me why you are suing Ace DeVille.
Well, Your Honor, today we're here today because in December of 2010, Ace actually competed in a pageant which was called the Miss Michigan Junior Gay Pride, which is like the amateur division. Now, my girl here, she's professional Miss Gay Pride, so there's that junior division of that same pageant.
All right.
I was out of town in Ohio when the pageant took place. After the pageant, I called one of my girlfriends to see how it went. I was asking then how Ace did and what he wore, and she said, you know, he wore your dress. Let me show you some pictures. It's fully rhinestone with Australian crystals, which you know has a lot of bling to it. I've spent well over $2,000 for it.
Wow. That
I had a
looks
seamstress in
expensive.
Detroit make it for me. I mean, I value the dress because I've
very
invested a lot into it, you know what I mean? So not only did he wear the dress without my permission, the dress is still, I don't know where it's at.
Okay.
I have been led to believe that the dress was either sold or he has the dress still.
Have you ever had a chance to talk about it?
We've had many chances, but he's never taken the opportunity to.
But Miss Thing, don't be shady though, because you know that's not how it went. You know you gave it to me.
I would never give you that dress.
You know you gave
I would
it to
never
me from
give you the
get-go.
dress as a gift. Maybe I could sell it.
You gave it to me, girl.
When did you all discuss it? I mean, and when you
It
say you
wasn't even a
discussed...
discussion, Your Honor, because he broke into my house.
See, that's a lie. Shade.
Since that time.
Shade.
Calm down, Miss Thing. Just having fun with you. No, you said since he took it, that you all have had several discussions. So
I shouldn't say several discussions, several confrontations about it. There was no denial in it. It was like, can we talk about it? We'll talk about it later. And when I attempt to talk about it later, there's no progression.
All right, let's talk about it now then.
Did you take my dress, steal it, sell it? Where is it?
Girl, you know you gave me that dress as a gift, and it is sold. I don't know where it's at, but you know you gave me that dress.
All right, let me move over to him for his testimony.
So, I've been performing. I perform in Lansing. I perform in Detroit. I perform in Michigan. I perform all over the state. So, I have a reputation to uphold. I was competing for a pageant, and I knew, girl, and I call her on the phone, girl, I know what I want to do for presentation. I got my talent down. I just am not really sure about gown. She said, well, girl, you can use my gown. You can have it used. She was like, girl, because you know, I'm over the gown. It doesn't fit me properly anymore. It's obviously, I mean, it stretches, but it only stretches to a certain extent, is all I'm saying. I mean, you know, we have our own different things, and I mean, my thing is different than her thing. Her thing works. Peaches, you look great today.
Thank you. You look good too.
I know. Thank you.
Okay.
So she says, you can use the dress. You can have the dress.
For how long?
I'm like, for how long? To have, as a gift. She was like, girl, you know, it doesn't fit me anymore. It's over. It's just taking up space in my closet. As your late birthday present, girl, have it.
What did you do with it?
She told me, go to my house and take the dress. It's in the back all the way on the right. So I take the dress, I take it home, put my body on it, and I try it on. And it fit sickening. It looked so good on my body. I'm sorry, it did. It looked good on me. I'm sorry, I was looking at the mirror like, work, girl, you better work. Okay. So,
Your Honor, the thing here, back to reality here, I would never give him my dress to use, to have.
Do you have a receipt
to sell
for
it.
the amount?
I sure do. I sure do, right
Now,
here.
has she
And Your
ever-
Honor, I have a video of him at the pageant in my dress that I would like to show the court today. So, here's the receipts.
Your video.
The Junior Miss Michigan Pride is, drum roll, the contestant number 4, Ace DeVille.
But I'm looking at that video online when I watch it, and I'm sitting there offended. Not for the fact that he's in my dress, but that he took my dress and the boundaries that he broke to get my dress.
Let me ask, has she ever given you anything in the past of value?
yeah, several things.
Like what?
Okay, she's given me pairs of pumps, pairs of earrings, wigs. You know, Peaches and I have a give and take relationship.
Is that true?
Your Honor, it is true that I have let Ace borrow things in the past, such as high heels.
You've never given him anything
Never
to
have
keep.
given him anything to keep.
Anything?
Because, Your Honor,
girl,
that
you've
takes from
taken me
my
to
thing.
dinner. That's given me something. You've given me plenty of things.
That's not the type
Yeah,
of
we're talking about
items I'm
drag
talking
here.
about, sir.
I sew dresses for her. I make
All right.
mixes for her. I give her things. She gives
Let's
me
get
things
to the
back.
shoes.
The shoes were crystal Swarovski rhinestones to match the dress. They're an open-toe shoe with one strap over it.
I don't need to hear all that. Just tell me.
I'm trying to help you get a picture. I got the shoes back, not that he gave them to me, but because he left them at the club that we work at, I was able to bring them back and find them broke. So,
You found
needless to
them
say,
where in the club?
in the dressing room.
You tell me about the shoes.
Okay, the shoes. So I get the dress home and I'm trying it on with my sickening body, and as you saw in the video, it looks great on me. Don't you agree?
I didn't pay close attention.
It looks great.
I know the dress looks good. The dress is fierce.
Thank you.
You know how to say
Yes,
it.
fierce.
But, you know. Anyhow, the shoes, you thought they were part of the gift or you knew they were not?
No, I knew that they were not.
Did you return them?
I did return them after I wore them.
She said she had to come and get them from the dressing room.
Well, they were in the dressing room because I obviously brought them to give to her. She went in
Okay.
my stuff.
All
Hello.
right. Did she ever mention both the dress and the shoes as items that you should not have taken?
She was giving some of that. And I'm like, girl, hello, you let me use it, you let me have it.
And what would she say then?
She'd be like, girl, you need to bring it back. I don't know, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so to your knowledge, she was convinced that you had taken them without her permission.
But that's the thing, is she's crazy, girl. Your Honor.
Does your witness want to testify?
Yeah, she does.
Come on up. State your name.
John Dean, but I prefer Cheetah.
Cheetah, what do you want to tell me? What do you know about this?
I've been entertaining for 6 years as a professional, and something of that value and something that's so usable as a competition, no one in their right mind would ever give that to anyone, regardless. I wouldn't even give her mine.
I agree. I think it is unreasonable to believe that she would give you a $2,000 dress, particularly since she has never made this type of gift to you before. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I really don't have much to say to Peaches.
You're kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me, girl. It's a wrap.
It is a wrap. I got the dress back or the money back, so.
The jig is up.
It is. The jig is up.
But it shows who your true friends are.